that scripture's loaded, right?
It's already loaded.
Okay.
The first one, then we can just bring out whatever. Perfect. Hey, shalom, shalom. With the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His Heavenly Son. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles out at New York, at Great Millstone, at GMS. Honors to all I can around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahushai in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Uriah, the Elder Demashapad, and we also have the Bishop Idayanawa. And we're just going to jump straight into it. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but I was listening to the Brother Ioana from the GMS Chicago camp via Des Moines, Iowa. He's there now. And he was doing a response off of the elder brother Mathathia out there, and then through the Spirit, several brothers have been responding in defense of the gospel and in defense of the apostle Yahweh, apostle Tahar, through the power of Yahweh Yahushai. Because he did a video a couple of weeks, about a week ago, a couple of days ago actually, called basically 3 Edomite women, bow down to the apostles, kiss their feet or something like that. Within minutes you had damn near hundreds to views, and then at the end several thousand views. Kind of went a little kind of viral, and you got a whole bunch of comments and so forth on it. But then right after, the apostle did a video and said, "Gotcha." He said, "Y'all over here looking for bullshit." Now people getting mad at the apostle, like, "Oh man, he was lying, he was this, he was that, and he fell out," or stuff like that. It's like silly shit. And the thing is, you all are unlearned to not understand the spirituality in what that apostle did. First of all, as a so-called elder brother in a camp, his recollections were myself and Malcolm have done things like, in our chat room, I might put something spiritual in our group me or whatever. Nobody hardly say anything, and it vexes your spirit. And so it's like, man, it's like the apostle say, every time you go into these Hebrew lessons, you get like 3 views. When you talk about these bitches, you get 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jake, it's a tendency to like the drama, like the show, like the mess, versus the actual learning.
Yeah, the smorgasbord Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
You want to eat what you want to eat. You want to pick through and sift through what you want to eat, but you don't want to eat the whole roll.
That's it, and everything that comes along with it. All right. Now, one of the things, and we're going to show you a couple of examples, is the Lord letting men of the Lord use guile, subtlety, even flat out the straight line. All right. If somebody could put the Paul scripture on deck, if I get you by my guile, and somebody else can get on deck. Abraham, when the Pharaoh guy was about to, Abimelech, I believe, was about to, he would have killed him if he didn't lie and say, "That's just my sister." You know what I'm saying? His wife was his sister, because he would have killed him and just took his woman. But him saying it was his sister saved his life at the time. And then when the Lord plagued him, he felt like, man, why you didn't say, "Yeah, nigga, because you would have killed me," Well, but I want to start out this 1 Samuel. Before we start reading it, because it's about King David. I would just once in a while, when we see brothers not really paying attention, that's me, don't worry about it. When you don't see brothers paying attention to the Spirit, to different spiritual things, it's been times where I put in a badass banging bitch and like, hey, this is for the first one who wants to claim it. And you see, 30 brothers click on it. I seen Malcolm do it. I've done that myself. You know what I'm saying? And then after you see all them likes, but then it's like, well, I just said the spiritual stuff. Y'all skip right over the spiritual shit just to worry about claiming some funky ass fucking bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord puts that on our spirits to check brothers, man. To let brothers know y'all getting a little bit out of balance in your focus, man. First of all, is there anything wrong with 3 Edomites coming up and bowing down before the shoe? Man, no. And is anything special about it? No. Why? Because back in the day, we've had women come up and men come up and kiss and bow down before our feet. And you know what? They went right back into their kingdom, and we went back down into our fucking slavery, man. So what the fuck good is it for all that? What does it matter if 20,000 Edomites came and bowed down at my feet, and I got to go right back into slavery? So we don't get off on that. That's why the Spirit jumped on the elders to put that as a test, to see a barometer, all right, a spiritual barometer of where Israelites are at right now, especially people who call themselves believing and coming to the pages to learn. All right? And to show you that that's wisdom of the Most High, we got several examples of men of the Lord, using guile or using subtlety, all right, subtleness to teach and further the gospel. All right, if you don't mind reading the 1 Samuel 21.
This is 1 Samuel 21, starting at verse 10. It says, "And David arose and fled that day for the fear of Saul."
Start at 10.
That's 10.
Oh, yeah, my bad. It's like.
And went to Achish, the king of Gath. And the servants of Achish said unto him, "Is not this David the king of the land? Did they not sing one to another and him in dances, saying, Saul hath slain his thousands and David his 10,000?
So David came out there to hide from Saul because Saul was being wicked and on a rampage.
Mm-hmm.
The king over there was like, well, one of his servants was like, man, this nigga right here, he a killer. He a warrior. Now, they didn't say what the king would do or would not do. But what happens if you know that a foreigner comes into your land and he's known for being, the Mike Tyson of kings? You're going to start fearing for your shit. So King David didn't know if he was going to be safe there, or in danger there. So you know what the Spirit had him do? Now see if you tell me King David was wrong with using this kind of guile. Go ahead, brother.
It says,
and then when they move out, just pull up right there so I keep an eye on them, just in case I do get a yeah. It's gonna start moving in a minute. They calling him in, so then I need to start seeing because they call another one, and I need to be ready to see. That's what she was getting me.
It says, and he changed his behavior before them. He changed his behavior before them.
So at one point he was acting like King David. Then the next moment he was not acting like King David. Let's see what he was acting like.
It says, and feigned himself mad in their hands.
So he played like he was a crazy person. Go ahead.
And scrabbled on the doors of the gate and let his spittle fall down upon his beard.
So he started talking to himself. And I saw a guy not too long ago, actually a couple of days ago at camp. Dude walked past the camp and he had this long piece of spittle from coming out, hanging off his chin. And he was sitting there talking to himself. All right. Now imagine him hitting the door. Pull up, Bob. Go shot. Imagine him, hitting at the doors, and doing stuff to boys like, God damn. Go ahead.
It says,
Achish.
Then said Achish unto his servants, Lo, ye see the man is mad, wherefore then have ye brought him to me? Have I need of mad men, that ye have brought this fellow to play mad in my presence? Shall this fellow come unto my house?
So he was like, oh hell no, this can't be King David. Yeah, why y'all bring this crazy bro? Who never out like crazy motherfucker in here, man? Gonna be my guest, nigga. Get these niggas out of here. Alright? But he used subtlety, he used guile to make sure that his life was saved in another person's land. Okay? That's the reason why we use guile here. Don't you think we want to wear our fringes every day? But we don't want everybody to know that we're the Israelites because we're hated among many of the elite and Israelites. So it'll be just more, way more hassle, way more trials and tribulations we will have to suffer through because we're trying to be over righteous. And the scripture says, be not righteous over much, man. All right? Y'all can hit one of the precepts y'all holding to.
2 Corinthians 12 and 16. It said, but be it so, and not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile.
So go ahead, break that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta for lack of a better word, bend the truth a little bit sometime, man. Not in a wicked way, but sometimes you gotta use certain matters of certain ways of certain tactics to get people to see things your way, so to speak, man. All right, there's nothing wrong with because we don't celebrate Christmas, right? But like we'll say like, well, isn't it better to get a gift on one day, you know, or get a gift every day, so to speak? You know what I mean? All right, because when it comes down to it, yeah, we do have our own high holy days. We do have our own celebrations. All right, we don't call it Christmas. We don't call it Easter or nothing like that. All right, but we got our Day of Atonements. We got our Feast of Tabernacles, First Fruits. You know, we got our certain customs that we keep. All right, which replaces the customs of the world. All right, like we don't celebrate birthdays, but yet we'll get together. You know what I mean, and have a cookout on that particular day or whatever like that, man, without being all engulfed in the spirit of celebration of the westernized way of living, man.
And then for the record, there's no scripture you can't celebrate your birthday. We just don't. Why are we celebrating birthdays and shit in captivity? What's to celebrate?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know. But if we did want to go and go out to dinner, you're not going off necessarily for that shit. Now let me go ahead and see you up there. Announcing it on Facebook and making up banners and start having some real celebration. Why you do all that for? What the fuck is that for? All right, I'm just saying that just through the spirit. All right, but the whole thing Paul was saying is sometimes we can use guile. All right, so what if I see somebody and I'm trying to break bread with them? They say, yeah, and we breaking bread, and they was like, hey, this is my birthday. I'm like, hey, happy birthday. Oh, you said happy birthday. I'm just following the customs of the land, man. I don't give a fuck. Just like when people say, happy 4th of July, hey, all right, you too. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck about no fucking 4th of July. All right? And that's not, you got to understand what was wrong with what Apostle did. When I say wrong, show me the law. Show me the law and where he broke a law. Now, please start to tell me that he lied. Please. Let me hear somebody say, oh, he lied. No. He made a similitude. The Lord gave us, Hosea 12:10. He said that the servants speak through visions and similitudes. Could you get that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Hosea 12:10. Or is it 10 and 12?
This is Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
So the Lord gives us a right to do what? Read that again.
So I have also spoken by the prophets.
The Most High don't speak to people directly. He speaks to the prophets who speaks to the people. Go ahead.
And I have multiplied visions.
He gives us visions. He gives us signs. All right, and tells us and shows us things in these visions. Go ahead.
And use similitudes.
And similitudes. Go ahead.
By the ministry of the prophets.
By the ministry of the prophets. Whatever. This was all set up by the Most High. He made a similitude. Go into that word similitude if you can into the blue letter. All right. Yeah, Baba Kashai. And while he's doing that, you can read yours. If you you got it already.
Oh.
Okay, no, he got it. Go ahead, brother.
Hold on.
Oh no, that's alright. So like it, brother.
It's just similitude, right?
Yes, sir.
It says to be like, to resemble, to be like, to compare.
Oh, a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
To imagine, think, to make oneself like.
Keep going. Go
That's
down.
it. Oh, okay.
So every time you go into the blue letter, that other one just looks at the biblical usage, but the technical definition would be the strongest definition, Dama, down at the bottom. So go ahead and read that.
It says, like in thought, compared, devised, meaneth, think, use similitudes, compare.
Okay, so he make a comparison. He wants to make a comparison. This is what he was trying to do. Hey, are people going? If someone makes this type of video versus this type of video, what kind of response is this going to get versus the response this one's going to be? It's a comparison with this. Let me see where the spirit is on this and spirit of that. Now, what makes it not a lie, even on top of that, is the fact that he said, "Okay, I was a test, and I got you." And he immediately revealed it to show it was a test.
Mm-hmm.
Show me in the scriptures where we can't test one another.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord said, didn't the Lord say, try the spirits by the spirits?
Mm-hmm.
That was a trial.
Yep.
Just like when the apostles said earlier in the year, if brothers, if y'all feeling really too sick and stuff, you know what I'm saying, don't, put other brothers what the bam. And then the next week, a huge chunk of brothers didn't show up because they had a little sniffle.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that was a test through the Spirit. He said, got you.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Why? Because they took that shit. Oh, man, I got to. Oh, I ain't going to come. Man, I spent times I had the shields, the shakes, and all that. I'm still there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, I did a video some years back called Faith because I went to the Chicago camp. I had the flu. I had gotten it from my woman at the time. And I had the flu and went to camp Chicago in the winter. In the winter, man. But you know what? The thing is, you know, Satan tried to tell me on the way here, oh, you gonna get sicker, you gonna be out in the cold. But I got healed. Hey, the brothers, y'all remember you and Elder Malcolm prayed over me? Yeah. They prayed over me. We went to camp. By the time camp was over, I was healed. When I came home, my wife at the time was like, damn, you were sick when you left. I said, I'm healed. I said, the brothers prayed over me. Right. She was looking, she knew. Mm-hmm. She knew because that night I had sweats. I had sweats and I had a fever. That night, when I came home, I was okay.
That's it. All right. So that's the reason why you can't speak unto a prophet and the elders on how they move and operate unless it's going off according to the law, statutes, commandments, and the scriptures, man, with the evil intent. What was the intent? To show brothers there's too many people involved with folly, looking for sensationalism, looking for a fucking amusement. All right? These scriptures, man, when I listen to the apostles and I listen to the different brothers, when they hit certain things, I'm cut to my heart. The things I think I can do better at. You know what I'm saying? And then certain things I hear, it just weakens my spirit and makes me want to cry. Certain things I hear, it invigorates me, make me want to rejoice, man. I go through a whole catharsis of emotions and feelings, listen to the men of the Lord in sincerity, man. All right? But what I don't do is watching this for fucking entertainment, man. This is not entertaining to me. Mm-hmm. This is life, man. This is life or fucking death to me, man. And that's what the elders are showing. A lot of people don't see the seriousness that we're in right now, man. And if you keep playing games with the men of the Lord and talking shit about the men of the Lord, the Most High is going to kill you, man. He said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. When you talk shit and slander the real men of the Lord, the Most High is going to destroy you. Period. Yep. All right? And the scriptures show you we have examples of the men of the Lord being allowed through the Spirit to use guile, to be clever and subtle. All right. Did you have the other one I actually? You remember the one I asked? I forgot which one it was.
What's about Moses?
Yeah, kind of. Abimelech, kind. It was not Moses or Abraham.
Abraham.
Yeah, to my knowledge. I think it would happen to him too. I know
it happened to.
I think it happened to Abraham twice or something. It happened to a couple of men.
Abraham went to the king.
I think it happened to Isaac too. If I'm not mistaken.
I know it happened to several men, you know what I'm saying, where they had to be coy. Because at that time in the ancient world, if you had anyone who was in power and they saw a female and a man together and they were married, they would kill that man. All right? They would kill him and take the woman, just like in the spoils of war. You'll kill him and then you take the woman. All right? So, see, him knowing that, he was protecting himself. Let me know when you got it. You know what I'm saying?
This is Genesis chapter 20, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. It says, And Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah, but...
So, Abimelech, the king, in order for him to send somebody to go grab her, he saw her and wanted her. And he had made an inquiry, all right? And whoever it was, the servant, whoever the chamberlain of the king, who's this? Now the Spirit told Abraham, oh, you know what's going to happen if you can tell him who it is. And the scriptures say that she was beautiful and gorgeous, okay? Looking like something like this one coming out the store right now. Stacked and backed and racked, right? And so he's like, well, fuck, if I say it's my wife, I just know I'm going to get murked. Hey, this is my sister. Now, was that his blood sister? Absolutely not. But guess what? It is his spiritual sister. Mm-hmm. But he used guile, and that's my point. He used righteous guile. You got to understand. You have righteous. You have everything. You have like the elders brought up about the trees. You got good trees that are good for fruit, and you got good. You got trees that if you eat, you're gonna get poisoned and sick and die. You got good plants. You got bad plants. Okay. You got good water, and you got bad water. All right. If you go into a lake or a river that is standing still, it could be polluted. But you have a river that's a stream that's moving, it's usually more clean. All right, so it's everything is double against itself. All right, so you have a righteous way of using guile, and you have a wicked way of using guile. All right, but the end game is, what's the end game? It's protecting your soul, protecting your life, defending the gospel, defending the truth, trying to lure someone into the gospel. That's what the Lord is looking at, not, oh, he used some guile, he tried to trick me, or he tried to use that to take advantage of you? He tried to take some money from you? Was he trying to go get a come up off of you? If you don't see no come up, it ain't no wickedness, man. Now, the only come up is for brothers to get more sincere and not fall into the madness of being swayed by sensationalism and some fancy topic title. The elders will talk from time to time about certain videos they'll do and say it's clickbait. Mm-hmm. And then you get on the video, you get on there and say, yeah, I put that title on there just because I knew that was going to make people come click on the video. But it's really about this and that. All right? That's the spirit of the Lord, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Because there's examples here that we're giving you. Go ahead and finish it, brother. Because it's a little bit more than that, I think.
Yeah, it says, But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said unto him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. But Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, She is my sister, and she herself said, he is my brother.
So she used it too. She played into it. Mm-hmm. She said, no, he's not. That's my husband. No, she followed in line. It was like, no, that's my brother. Shit, we grew up in Chaldees. We was over there and played it off. Go ahead.
Yeah, because in the eyes of the Lord, they really are sister and brother.
Yeah, and but regardless if they weren't, she could have been a heathen, a foreigner. The bottom line is, he used guile to save his ass. Because he would have killed him and stole his woman, which is wicked. You got to understand the balance of the Lord, man. So now the Lord said he hate liars, right? Mm-hmm. He call Abraham his friend?
Yeah.
So is the Most High wrong now?
Nope.
Why? Because the Lord's not looking at it as a lie, even though it was a lie. But that doesn't make him a liar. Someone who's a liar is someone who deceives people for wicked gain and for wickedness, and does it continually over time. When you sit there for righteousness and to save your ass, that's a whole nother story, Mr. Postman. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It says, said he not unto me, she is my sister, and she herself said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this.
See, the innocency. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And God said unto him in a dream, yeah, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for also I withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. Hey, and another thing, man, the Lord, that shows you right there that the Lord withholds us back from certain sin. The Lord allows a spirit to be on us to a certain level to warn us from sin, man.
That's right.
The Lord allows a spirit to be on us to keep us from going off.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, the Most High will do that, especially if you don't even know you're about to go off. Because once Abimelech heard that, he said, "Oh, brothers and sisters, oh, she fair game. Grab her, go get her." You know what I'm saying? But if it, like I said, through extrapolation of the spirit, if you understand in the times, if he didn't say that, they would have came and took his woman and killed him. Mm-hmm. All right. Right. So we have to using subtlety, using guile, using that type of energy and vibration is not necessarily off and wrong, depending on your intentions. So you can't just jump out of the brother, and especially the elders. First of all, the scripture says rebuke not an elder. So y'all don't even have the words, that even the authority of the, you have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to put those words in your mouth to even have to formulate a rebuke upon the elders, man. And that's why the Lord is going to rebuke you. Okay? Y'all have any other scriptures?
I got the 2 Corinthians 6 and 8. It says, 7. By the word of truth, by the power of the Most High, by the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true.
What?
As deceivers and yet true.
Deceivers and yet true. Go ahead. You got it.
Right, man. You know, we use tactics that may not seem honorable to some people, kosher, right? But at the same time, the end result is that we're gaining souls, man. All right, and we're winning souls. The scripture about he who winning souls is wise. It's basically by any means necessary, so to speak, man. All right, there's certain things that we do, because some people like worldly things. So we may use a worldly analogy while we're teaching or putting together a lesson, just for that worldly person to sit there and watch the whole lesson. You see, we use certain tactics to get them to understand a way of thinking. All right. Apostle Paul said, "I came off into all men, man." All right, so you're talking to a thief. All right, you're gonna use tactics, you know what I mean, to kind of get him to understand what it is you're trying to get him to receive, man. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. All right, there's nothing wrong with being a little cunning in our delivery and the way we teach His word, man. I got one more. This is Matthew 11 and 7. And as they departed, Yahushua began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yeah, I say unto you, more than a prophet, man. All right, so what do you come out here to really see, man? You want to see a big old spectacular a camp in unison with everybody got matching garments, and we're doing the Alpha Kappa Alpha stomp and shit, man. You see? Like really, what do you want to see, man? Are you here for the controversy, or are you here for the edification, man?
Yeah, because you got to search out your own salvation. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, you got to work out your own salvation. You got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. You know, to do the you worried about how you felt about being beguiled, but you've had examples. We just gave you examples how the same tactics we use in the scriptures. So it's not going off. You know, it's like it.
Yeah, that's right. So you know, if you got any more, we can.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hey, you know, so at the end of the day, what the apostles did was a righteous thing, you know, because they set a trap out there, and people went and got hooked, got pulled in on it. That's a measure or a test of your spirit. You know, that's a test to your spirit to tell you that, hey, you in here, you worried about some you don't know, you got a world star hip hop spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You got a world star hip hop spirit. You here looking for some entertainment. You here looking for some shit to scroll down and laugh at. You want some comedy.
Get Ezekiel 33.
You know, hey, this captivity is not about laughing at people. It's laughing or having something funny. It's about
show.
Yeah, it's about being consistent in the Holy Spirit and serving the Lord, man. It's not about looking for entertainment, going from place to place. This whole social media spirit got a lot of people fucked up, man.
And making people think they're better than what they are, more that they on some type of level. They gotta, you know, People don't understand, man. You go back to the ancient world, bro. Everybody had no motherfucking cars. A car back in ancient world would have been like a horse or a carriage, man. Do you know people didn't have that? You didn't have people who had a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that. Everybody's spoiled now, man. Like the scriptures, like victuals so cheap. Oh, they think they're a great case and shit. No, you're not. This shit, no. That's the reason why this hardship is about to come back. That ancient world spirit is about to come back. All right?
Well, the land back too of what the elder was saying too. We're fishermen.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we go out to fish. Hey, we throwing different bait out there.
Bait. What's bait?
You know, to attract.
Just like it. What's bait?
Yeah, bait is food, man. It's something that you put out there for
But sometimes
it's attractive.
Sometimes it's you're a fisherman.
Yeah.
Now, don't you fish? Okay, you asked me to go fishing with you tomorrow, right? All right. Sometimes sometimes that worm real?
No.
So sometimes you lure the fish with a fake ass worm. Then sometimes you might go take some worms out there. But what's more expensive? Buying fresh worms every time you go out, or you can use how often can you can reuse one of them fake worms?
Oh shit, man, the whole day.
You know what I'm saying? Unless they really snap it off, and then if they decapitate it too bad where you can't really use it, then you got to get another one, right? But guess what? You can spend. I don't even know how much the fresh worm costs. You probably have to say the prices on that. But I tell you right now, if I can pay for a plastic worm that looks realistic and is working to make me catch fish, and I spend $2 on that, and then I got to pay $4, $5 every time I go to get a whole fresh thing of worms, which one do you think is going to be most cost effective? That's why it's called bait. It's a bait. It's going to lure you in. It's going to get you in. But guess what? You're going to get caught in it. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Yep. Yeah. Basically that's it, man. You know, because we when we're out fishing. Hey, we're throwing things out to be an attraction, but also too when we're spiritually fishing, it's to pull out the unwanted fish in the river or the lake that we don't want, man. You know, and that's what Apostle Tahar did. He put out a bait out there to catch the fish that he wanted to catch, which are the ones who are here for entertainment, man.
You know,
that's right. And guess who the ones fussing? Them. Because the righteous men are sitting over here laughing. The righteous men are sitting here saying, you know, hey, that was clever. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I was actually, when I saw it, I saw this in retrospect. I didn't even see the initial announcement of the video coming up or anything. I was just scrolling through the Apostle's page and I saw that. No, matter of fact, I was talking to a brother and he said, man, the Apostle got him or something. You know what I'm saying? I said, what are you talking about? And I went into the Apostle's feed and I went scrolling. Then I saw it and I was like, man, I thank the Lord I ain't fall into that trap or fall into that spirit.
And you know what I did? I saw the video, but I seen it was 2 minutes, and I was like, nah, this ain't. I seen it was only like 2 minutes because I saw it after he aired it, after he uploaded it, and I seen it was like 2 minutes, and I went to the next video. You know what I'm saying? Rats to a hunk of cheese or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying?
So
house cleaning. No, we got him. It was going to be a house cleaning. I saw that video was 2 minutes, and I was like, man, I'll come back and watch that. I want to get into some, something a little bit longer than that right now. I can watch that anytime. You know, so I skipped past it, and then I didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. I thought he was talking about that video when he said "got him." It's gonna be a house. I thought he was talking about that video.
Right, until you watched it.
Yeah, until he said, "Yeah, I put this video up."
Right.
Yeah, to pull people in, and I was like, I skipped past that video.
That's it. Hey, but see, that's the spirit though, because even then, if I would have saw that, I would have probably clicked on it. Why? Because I usually click on all his videos. To be honest with you. All right, I try to, and then when I fall behind, I try to play catch up and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But I would have clicked on it anyway, you know. But at the same time, I wouldn't give a fuck about Edomite kissing any man of the Lord boot right now. You want me to give a fuck about Edomite kissing my shoe? Tell me in the kingdom, then I give a fuck about that, because I'm out of this place.
Now, if you said the nigga woman kissed your shoe, I would have clicked on that. That bitch need to kiss the shoe.
Yeah, she do. I wouldn't give a fuck about that bitch either. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about growing in the faith and showing myself approved before the Lord and making sure the brothers in our circle are on that same vibration, and that's what the apostle was on. All right, not getting into madness. Matter of fact, hit that Ezekiel 33, brother.
You want the whole thing?
No, right to the point towards the end when he said that the people are standing. Start with 30.
Oh, coming for me as my people.
Yeah, but this is what it is. This prophecy was came to pass with that, bro. That was another example of this prophecy coming to pass, man.
Okay. Man, I just put this in my lesson the other day too. I'm gonna start at 30.
That's 30.
Yep. It's also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
See, people come watch the videos. They sit there, chime in on the comment board. All right, go ahead.
It said, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
See, do you know there is a lot of Israelites who watch the camps, who only specifically watch because it's entertaining to them. All right. They're not going. If you go click on their pages, no videos of their own.
Not even no land backing off another.
Exactly, no scriptures. But if you ever see them in real life, crispy clean lineups, you got people who just who pseudo believe, you know what I'm saying, half believe, or just kind of window shopping. You know what I'm saying? That's why we get mad at different brothers who window shopping camps, man.
Yeah, and when you go through their watched videos, it's only fucking folly, man. It's fucking folly, man. Ain't no GMS videos, ain't no videos that they like that's edifying. It's just fucking folly, man. All you shalom niggas, man. I call them shalom niggas because that's all the fuck they know. Shalom. You barely know what Yahweh and Yahweh Shai means. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what Bashem and Kodash mean. You just shalom, a shalom nigga, man. You know? The Lord told us to be what? Diligent. You know? We have to be diligent to make our call and election sure, man. You know? We're not supposed to be no shalom niggas, man. You know? And we don't welcome that type of energy. Because, hey, you got to work out your salvation, man. Right. First of all, your salvation should be important to you. Enough for you to say, let me not bullshit this, because the Lord could save me. We have a possibility. We have a hope of being saved as long as we're in the faith. But you come into this and you treat it like everything else in the world. You bullshit it, and then
half-assing it.
Yep. You bullshit this and you treat it like, hey, man, this is all I got, man. Hey, I failed at everything else I tried.
Man, I said it to the brother the other day, man. We are full. We put all our chips. We sold the house, took the mortgage, we took the car, sold all that. And we put everything on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And now they spent the roulette wheel, and now I'm hoping it lands on black on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And that's all. And if he does not choose to accept me, I can't say nothing because I don't deserve him. None of us do. He said we all fallen short of the glory of the Most High, man. So I'm in the spirit. I understand why the apostles say, I don't know if I'm going to make it, because we don't know. As Judas did the work all the way until they captured Yahweh Shai, man. That don't mean you got brothers who fall off early. But I don't want to be one who fall off at all, especially late. Go ahead, brother.
It said,
can I just add? Hey, another thing, you got brothers that's catching hell daily, that's going through their own personal afflictions, and they haven't turned back. They steady got their hand on the plow, man. You know, regardless of whatever happens to them, their hand is on the plow. You know, and that takes away the excuse of every other man of why I can't do this. You know, you got men that have represented you got men that have been kicked out, that have been suspended, and that are still doing the work, man. You got men that's got daily afflictions that weigh on their shoulders, and you know what? They put themselves to the background because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is that much more important to them.
That's right.
That's our hang on, man. That's our shield and buckler.
Everything.
That's our protection, man. So fuck our lives, man.
That's right.
We, no matter what we lose, no matter what leaves us in this life, no matter what we suffer, hey, at the end of the day, we have to be fully persuaded in our own minds to continue and go forth. And going forth, a stagnant water is dead water. Water that doesn't move becomes poisonous and toxic. But that water, it has to move. It has to move forward. For it to be living water, it has to be moving. Mm-hmm. For it to be filtered, for it to be cleansed,
drinkable,
it has to be moving.
Yes, it has to be cleansed, and the minerals that are in the rocks, and then the sediment that the Lord has set up, that water going over that constantly. Those if you ever look at a rock and you get a river or a stream of water, over time, that water will cut through that rock. So when that you have a river flowing over these rocks, it's actually shaving edges off the circumference of that, providing minerals. You'll have your iron, you'll have your zinc, you'll have your selenium, your magnesium, and gold and silver, because those are all part. There's gold, colloidal silver, things that we can eat gold. We have gold flakes that you can eat. Why? Because that's edible. We are made up, this physical body is made up of minerals. All right? And if you don't understand the process of the Lord, you know what you got? The process of the world, man. And it's going to be gendering against the Most High. All right? Go ahead, brother.
This is for with their mouths they show much love, but their heart goes after their covetousness.
Yeah. With your mouth you show much love. Hey, shalom, Mark. How about me outside? I still remember that.
Double honors, elders. Double honors, elders.
And a fine lesson.
But now we got a problem.
Yeah, but you know what the scriptures say? He that nameth the name of the Lord depart from evil. So you have a lot of you're saying, yeah, I remember Yahweh Shemi, I was shy. You calling the name of the Lord, but you're defiled. You know, so you're calling the name of the Lord. You call somebody's name, what do? They look. And if you're defiled, he's going to be disgusted at what he just looked at. You just alerted his attention that you're fucking foul, man.
That's right.
You like that crackhead on the corner to know your name.
Why in my mind, why he said that I'm a vision, the crackhead, and one earlier came and got $2 out of me for some food at the taco truck, and the only reason why I gave it to her is because she looked familiar to me, and I perceive, I might be wrong, I don't know, that I knew her in the past, and I just felt sorry for her at the time, so I gave it to her, and she caught me in the spirit of weakness, because a little bit later, some other guy came and asked me, I'm like, nah, I ain't got nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't. Shit, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, finish that.
It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not.
That's okay. Yeah, now we're just an instrument. We're just a shot. Click back, wait, yeah. You know what to just put the, yeah. Because you never know. I don't want nobody phone numbers and stuff pop up. Salaki, brother. Yeah, he says, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, one that has a pleasant voice, a play way on the instrument. So they're looking at us like a show. Mm-hmm. So they started off saying they hear your words. They come down and say, hey, check out the apostles. Hey, check out these guys cussing out these white men. Hey, check this out. But then they don't want to do them.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the bar and give me a line there right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, pass me that pepperoni pizza. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking hungry. Pass me the ham. What's the ham sandwich?
The Lord know my heart.
Yeah, it's a meat lovers. Is it a meat lovers?
Give me that. What do they call it? That garbage. The garbage pizza.
Garbage pizza.
Yeah. You know, or the what do they call it? The gym shoe. We got all the goddamn abominable meats and good meats on a goddamn hoagie bun and shit.
Yeah. Meat lovers. Meat lovers is all pork. You know. Hey, it's about discipline. It's about change. It's about killing off the old man. So, hey, whatever great thing you deal with in life, there's gonna be something that you have to put away, man. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be some level of discipline, man. You know, if you know you need to get a job, then you're gonna stop smoking weed. You know. But if you know the Lord's coming back, you ain't gonna stop smoking weed.
See, the truth is like the truth is what you call a quid pro quo, man. Mm-hmm. Something for something, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to get to the truth without giving up something, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're not just gonna come in here and like the elder said, shalom, shalom. All right, and expect to get the full understanding of the truth if you're still out there with one foot in the world, man. Like the elder said, eating a garbage pizza, man. Mm-hmm. You see, eating catfish on the first Sunday of the month of the church. You see, hey, for every for everything that you do, there's gonna be an equal and opposite reaction, man.
We know about church. Hey, me and this brother, we didn't even know each other. Yep. But when I was a youngster, when we was young, mm-hmm. he used to visit my church in Missouri, and this brother from Illinois, and then we meet each other again in the truth.
30 years later.
30 years later, man. So I let you know, man. Hey, the spirit, through the spirit, we knew each other, mm-hmm. man. You know. Yep. We got those type of representations, man, but people don't have enough faith to change their ways.
That's it.
You know, hey, it's about being serious. You got to commit yourselves, man. The Lord ain't taking no half-ass effort. You commit yourself to everything worldly, everything that has something to do with this world. Oh, I gotta get up. If you know your ass gotta get up in the morning and go to work, you will cut off everything. But if you know the Lord is coming back and He's coming back angry, then you won't cut off shit, man.
Hey, man, if you don't mind, we can go start going towards 79. Mm-hmm. It's not far. Mm-hmm. It just made me think, man, if you knew, you would do, like making me think of my stepmother, if you knew better, you'll do better. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? That's true for the righteous, not for the wicked. The wicked, they're going to do, the wicked shall do wickedly. Right?
Because I was this one motivational speaker. He said, if you know and don't do, it means you don't know. You know? So if you say you know what is right to do and you don't do it, you really don't know, man.
No, he said that's sin. Yep. He said if you know what to do right and you don't do it, that's sin, man. Mm-hmm. Right? You think you fit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should. Go to the right a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, that's right, brother. All right?
Clean. Well smoked.
Yeah, make a left out, bump shot. All right? So, I mean, bottom line is this, man. The Lord uses many things, man, to bring us in. And what did King David say? We're in on this scripture because I'm going to make a call in a second. He said, make their table snare.
Proverb.
Right? Mm-hmm. Make it right here.
18.
Yeah. So why would the Lord said make their table a snare? He said trap them up. So when Apostle Jennings looks at a certain scripture and says, "Oh no, that's not this, it's that," or if you got Slap Malone, you know what I'm saying? Saying no, this is this and this is that. Nope, they didn't got it either. The Most High made their table, them scriptures, a trap, and have them to believe and put them under a strong delusion. Is the Most High wrong for putting a strong delusion on someone?
Is he?
Is he? No, he has the right to do it because he will do it because you're wicked.
Yeah. And that means we have a right to do it because the Lord did it. It's righteous. And
he said he told us to be like him.
Yeah.
He said to follow after him as an example.
Yeah.
An example. So we're doing exactly what the Lord has done. So are we wrong for mimicking and following the Lord? The difference is we're not puppets, motherfucker. We're the sons of the living power, man. And He's given us the power and the spirit and the ability to do these things. Why? Because we're building up and raising up a kingdom.
Yeah. And how you gonna try the spirit, whether it be a God, if you don't put no test out there?
Come on, man. Yeah, how you? Perfect example.
You gotta put your wallet out there on the ground, see if you gonna take it.
That's perfect, man. Perfect.
And which we all have done, man. You know, brother come around like we don't know brothers, and we get them little tasks to do. See if they gonna puff up. See if they gonna stomp their fingers or pop their lips. You know, all the while we got somebody to go to the store already. Well, we just want to see where your spirit is, young man. You always around during fight night, you know.
Right.
Eating the chicken and drinking the wine. So let me see if I can run you to the store.
Yeah, and have a couple of dollars on it.
Yeah, and have some money. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know, hey, man. If you're lonely, you know. Okay, if you're just lonely and you just want some companionship, get a fucking dog, man.
Hey, the scripture says, prove all things and hold fast that which is good. you know we have the right to prove all things? This is what the apostles do was doing the proving. Close that up. Close it up. Stop it. Yeah, just stop it. Stop the video. Stop the video. Yeah. I'm gonna have to edit it now. The brother number came up, so we like this gonna be abrupt end. Yeah, so that's okay. Did you stop it? Okay, you just pass me the phone. You ain't got to stop sign. You're going to us.
Going to do nothing.
Oh no, it's okay now because he's dope now. We ain't about to start all again. It's okay. It's how, it ended just like that. That's how the one most I want to end. I don't play with the.
Oh, so what we go? Hold on.
I rest of it done. Cause his number popped up. Otherwise I had to do a whole nother close out for 1 minute. Now it's okay. The point's proven.
All right, well, with that, we're going to say call all y'all was outside. The one to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone. Lord, what is the lesson edifying?
You go live on yours, you can finish on yours, brother.
Okay. Come on, well, I'm going to finish up on Psalm 69 and 22. Let the table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their help, for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. All right, the scripture talking, y'all said, search the scriptures, and then you think you have hope. All right? Hey, you really don't understand that the Lord made this thing so you can't be a part of it, man. All right, this is a trap. All right, this is a gin.
Exactly. But think about how you test your sons, man. Well, don't you put tests out there for your sons or your daughters? You know what I'm saying? You try different things to test them, to get them on a level. If you're a coach at a particular sporting team, you know.
All right, well, we out here. We don't say shalom.